Realtor. I'm Sharice Wynn, also known as the Agent Lady, and today, guys, we have Myran Jones, who is district manager, I think I'm gonna get this right, district manager of GMC Movers, and he is going to tell us how to choose the right fit for your move. So I see you have 3 tips here, Myran. You want to take it away?
All right, I would say the first and most important thing is have a budget. Know exactly what you want to spend on your move and try to manage your expectations from that. If you only have like $200 or $300 for your move, then you should know there are certain things that you're just not going to get with that. So definitely have a budget, manage your expectations, and when movers give you a call and you start getting estimates, just keep that number in mind.
Okay, so you said don't expect certain things. What's some of the things they shouldn't expect by having a lower budget?
For instance, if somebody had a $200 budget, the only thing they could probably expect from us is maybe an hour with 2 workers and a truck.
Okay, and that's not assembling any furniture, obviously.
No, I mean, no, definitely not.
Unless they had a really small studio, maybe the size of this room.
Yeah, like if you have a bed with a little metal frame and like a dresser and a nightstand, then yeah, we can grab that, put it inside the truck inside an hour, and probably drive it 10 minutes down the road and drop it off where it needs to go. But if you have a 2-bedroom apartment with a lot of different furniture, then $200 is not going to cut it.
Gotcha. So I guess if they had something as small as like a bed and I don't know, a couch, then maybe they should have just got a U-Haul anyway.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, cool. What's your number 2? What is this? Watch for hidden fees.
Yeah, usually when moving companies, they'll try to lowball you, and you think that you're getting a great deal, but they'll have a whole lot of hidden fees, like, oh, you had a couch that was a sleeper sofa, you didn't tell us, or you had more stairs than you were supposed to, or you didn't reserve your elevator, or you didn't reserve the loading dock. They'll hit you with all these fees, and they don't tell you up front that these fees could potentially make your estimate higher. They do that on purpose so they can get the bid, which brings me to 3, which is get a few quotes. A lot of times if you call 2 or 3 different movers and you have a detailed inventory list of how much furniture that you have and how many boxes you think you're gonna have, and you tell different companies, they should probably be within like $100 to $200 difference of each other. If you have a company that's vastly cheaper than the rest, I would say to be wary for 2 reasons. One, either they're trying to lowball you so they can get in the door and then charge you what they normally charge, or 2, they're just not going to take care of your stuff the way you would. And like for instance, our company, we always give a higher estimate than we think the move will be for 2 reasons. One, to make sure that just in case there's anything that we didn't take into consideration happens, it's within the budget. And 2, we just want to make sure that if you do want us to stop and put something together or ask us to do something that wasn't in the original contract, there's still room inside of that estimate to do so. So at the end of your move, you're happy and you're not paying more than what we quoted you.
Gotcha. Very key. So does weather or anything else like have play a part in this?
Yeah, sometimes. A lot of companies, they'll have inclement weather fees, and we do as well. But we charge an inclement weather fee because we try to discourage people from moving on extremely ugly days. Like if it's below 32 and it's sleeting, or if it's snowing, or if it's raining extremely hard, it makes the move dangerous for us. And it also could possibly damage your furniture. If you have hardwood, even though we wrap your furniture in furniture pads, those furniture pads will get wet and hold water, which would keep it on your hardwood, which could possibly mess up the finish. So we make people aware of this if we look at the forecast and it turns out that there's supposed to be a snowstorm, or it's supposed to hail, or it's supposed to pour down rain. We'll call the customer and we'll say, hey, the weather's going to be kind of ugly this day. Would you like to move your move date either earlier or later? Because there's an $85 increment weather fee. If they don't want to and they want to keep it because the schedule doesn't permit, then we accommodate them. But we definitely make sure that we let everybody know all of the different fees.
Gotcha. And what are some things that I guess people could do if they're getting estimates from different companies what can they do about these hidden fees? How do they watch for something like that?
When you're calling around for movers, you should definitely do two things. One, walk around your house and take an inventory of everything you have. How many couches, how many chairs, how many tables, everything that you have, all your furniture. And then if you only have 20 boxes, say that you have 35 or 40 boxes. And give the same information to every mover that you call and get an estimate. Therefore, if they say, oh yeah, you didn't tell me about this, you can be like, hey, I sent you this is exactly what I read to you, this is the sheet. And then you can actually get an actual idea of what you're being charged for. And ask them point blank, like, hey, are there any fees that I could possibly be charged for that you didn't make me aware of? Is there anything that could possibly happen, worst case scenario, what could I possibly be charged for? Ask them point blank. Don't let them change the subject, keep asking until you get an answer.
Okay, and then maybe you could even get that in writing.
Yeah, definitely. Ask them to send you over a detailed estimate. Some companies will charge for that because sometimes people will call and they'll get a lot of estimates and just get them written just cause. And it does take us time to put them together. So, yeah, definitely ask them. If they say no, then just write down as best you can exactly what they say. And if before you book with them, like, hey, I want to book with you, but I need you to send me that detailed estimate before I do. And get it in writing, so therefore you can mitigate your possible exposure to extra hidden fees.
Well, folks, that sums it up for choosing the right fit for your move. So it's not just, again, choosing the cheapest company, but choosing the right company. Thank you, Myra, for joining us.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And how do people find you?
They can go online, www.gmcmovers.com,
That's
or they
easy.
can give us a call at 202-213-2375.
Awesome. Remember, friends don't let friends buy or sell real estate without the agent lady. Make it a great day.